I don't think I've lost a game this bad in the entire franchise of Super Mega Baseball history. This is wild. We started this game batting around. What happened? Hello and welcome. My name is Casey and you are tuned into Super Mega Baseball, the fall-winter season. Today, the Moose have a 3-game set up against the Grapplers. We haven't seen them since the home opener, so let's see how things have fallen out since then. So let's check in on these games. We just finished a good series against the Wild Pigs. That was wild against the Wild Pigs, to say the least. But it looks good. It looks like the Sandcats lost their game, so now we are 1.5 games up on them. The Grapplers are at the top of their division since we last saw them, so they'll be a tough matchup. Let's see who we have coming up. It's Rian and Cannon up against Perd Lovelorn. Cannon hasn't been great for us in the last little bit, but I do like this matchup, particularly because Perd doesn't have the velocity. So if we can avoid his junk and make him throw his fastball or just sit on the junk even, I think we'll do okay. Let's see how our lineups are looking now. But for the time being, I think we're going to leave this as is. Hopefully Cannon can sort herself out in the early innings, and Nacho Chris can get something started for these guys. Lineup's looking good to me. Let's jump into game 1 of this 3-game set. All right, we are into game 1. Grapplers have a bunch of different mojo things happening. Finder is on fire. A couple people are not feeling so hot. So who knows? You never really know until you get into the game. Let's see how it goes. And Dinger sends this back up the middle for a single. Nice to see him putting bat on ball. You really want him to get it going, otherwise a move might have to be made. He's batting in the 150s at this point. It's tough to justify keeping him around. And this one from Nixon is on the ground up the middle too, so back-to-back hits with one away for the Moose in the top of the second. And Bobbitt sends this into the gap in left. This is going to score at least one, maybe a pair. Not a lot of speed on the base pass, but they're going to risk it. They send Nixon home. Electro throws, but it's not in time. Moose score 2 on the Fred Bobbitt double, and it's 2-0. Oven Bambino in for the Grapplers. He's always a big threat, even though he's tense to start this game. He rips it into center. Tremendo scoops it off the ground, and Bambino's in with a leadoff double, and he's not tense anymore. And Bambino leaves and is in safely at second. Cannon gets the Marco swinging. That's strikeout number 1 for Cannon. And this one's on the ground. Dingers dives and knocks it down, but no play is going to be made. Safe at first. Cutter outside. Great movement on that. Gets him swinging. 2 away now. Not a great curveball. Oh, and she misses. Senor holds off and he takes the free base. I'll bring up the 9-hitter Zoom Dela Cruz. And Dela Cruz goes back to Cannon, but she can't handle it, and the run will score on the error. That sucks so much. Ugh. What a garbage way to let that run in. And that turns it over for the top of the order with the bases loaded now. And this is on the ground. Chris gonna have to handle it. Tough play, but he gets him at first for out number 3. So the Grapplers load the bases, but they only cash 1 in. It's 2-1 after 2. Nacho Chris gets a hanging curveball in the middle of the zone, and he drives it into right for a single to start the 3rd. The way this has been going so far, you gotta think this is going to be a hitter's battle. Jackson misses a good changeup to hit. Just gets under it, but he pops it into foul territory, and Finder makes the grab. And he drives this one into left center. This gets down, is going to the wall, and Crisp has some wheels. He takes the turnaround 3rd. Nacho Crisp is heading home, and he is in there safely. Moose lead 3-1. Rip Dingers gets a hold of this one. It's going to right field, and it sneaks over that wall. Home run for Rip Dingers. That day off did him good. 367 feet, his third of the year, and the Moose lead 5-1. So Canada with a little breathing room now. Hopefully we'll be able to find something here, but Fine Dare just immediately comes out with a single to left, and her struggles continue. On the ground, Dingers makes the stop here. Only plays the first, and he gets him. One away. Runner moves to second on the play. Not a good change up there. It's on the ground to Quaker. He's going to be able to step on his bag, but that'll send the runner over to third with 2 away, and Marco DeMarco coming in. Swings at a slider inside Dingers. Not in time, and that'll score the run as DeMarco legs out an infield single. It's 5-2. Tremendo gets a hanging forkball. He drives it into right center. This bounces off the walls. Tremendo takes the turn, and he turns around second. He's looking for 3. Tremendo is in there safely, just barely, with a triple to lead off this inning. Jose Tremendo turning on the Jets. And now the infield is in for Buck Swiner, and he rips this ball to right field. This is caught off the wall by Bambino, and Swiner turns back to first, so a long single and an RBI for Buck Swiner. He rolls over the curveball, but this just trickles through, and they can't make the play. Dingers is on with a swinging bunt. Don't see that much with a guy with his speed. 2-2, and Nixon sends this in the air to right, and it is caught by Bambino for out number 2. This one is trickled up the middle by Bobbitt. Electro dives and makes the stop, but Bobbitt gets down the line in time. And so we got first and second now. Jose Tremendo steps in. Tremendo barrels this up the middle, and they're going to hold Dingers at third. That strong arm in center. So bases loaded for Buck Swiner, and he's tense, and with that specialist trait, he is not looking hot here. But he gets it up the middle! Buck Swiner! And they send him on this one. Not in time, though. Should have held him at third. Crisp chips this up. Electro dives and makes the stop, but Crisp gets there in time. He's safe at first for an infield single. Just gets inside this. Somehow he gets his hands around on that ball, and this drops fair. So Jackson has himself a single and snaps his offer. And he swings over a curveball. That's disappointing from Perry Quaker. But it'll bring up Irene Fast with a couple on the pond for her. 3-1 to Irene. And she takes it. Ball 4. Walks Irene Fast to load the bases for Rip Dingers. And Dingers barrels this into the gap. Rip Dingers is back, baby. Have a day. 3 RBIs on the bases clearing double for Rip Dingers. Moose lead 10-2. And Nixon slaps this into center field. DeMarco gets it in quick, so Dingers holds at third. But this one is right down the middle. Bobbitt tags it into center. The catch is made by DeMarco, but this is going to be deep enough to score the runner from third, and it's 11-2 for the Moose. Bambino answers back, though. He's not going down without a bit of a fight, at least. He sends this in the right to the wall, and he is going to have a leadoff double in the bottom of the 9th. DeMarco just lost it to Quaker for a soft out number 1. This one is out to center to Tremendo. He throws home to try to get Bambino, and Nixon can't make the grab. Great throw from Jose Tremendo, but the run scores. It's 11-3. Leaves that in. Yeah, but he gets him looking on the corner. Biff Noggins goes down looking. On the ground to Quaker. He runs it over to first. Out number 3. Moose win 11-3. The bats are awake for the Moose, and it is so nice to see. Cannon had a decent outing. Gotta love Felix Farmhand coming in and just absolutely shutting down this very tough lineup. Rip Dingers coming alive. 4 for 5 with a home run. Just a triple away from the cycle for Dingers. Really great to see. Well, the Moose were alive tonight, and we got 2 more games to play. So let's see what happens in game 2. See if we can take some of this hitting momentum into the next one. All right, game 2, Moose versus Grapplers. Moose went off in the last game, but we still got a handful of people not feeling great. The Grapplers have quite a few people struggling. They also have a handful of people who are feeling really good. Findare is still on fire, so we're going to try to knock her down a peg today. Hiro Masano on the mound for the Grapplers. Let's see what he's got. Changeup is sent to Dingers, but he doesn't grab it. What? I don't know how he missed that ball, but Soup De La Cruz has a leadoff double in the second. That is just dumbfounding. And De La Cruz goes for third, and she's in there safely. And this one is hit into right. This is going to score a run. And it's 1-0 for the Grappler. Electro sends this into left. Swiner dives and can't make the grab. Where is the defense that the Moose had all last game? Just disappeared. Gone. Senoro shows bunt. That is frustrating. Just hit the ball. And he catches it. What a play from Nixon to grab that popped up bunt. Fastball's left in the zone. This is out to right field to Irene Fash. She gets it in quick. And so the bases are loaded now. Rockman is having a real tough time. And this one is just driven into center. Grapplers are all over Rockman. It's 2-0. This ball's ripped out to left. Swiner gets there, but the runner tags from third and scores. It's 3-0 for the Grapplers. Rip Dingers barrels this straight away center. Home run, Rip Dingers. Let's go. He is finding his swing. 456 feet to straightaway center for Rip Dingers, and the Moose are on the board. It's 3-1. Rockman can't find anything on that. It's a 4-pitch walk to the leadoff batter. And he goes for second. He's going to be in there safely. Dingers makes the grab. No one there to get him at second, so he slides in safe. This gets way too much of the zone. Mosh Sims sends it deep. And it is off the wall in center field. And that'll score a run, so Grapplers lead 4-1. Yeah, we're going to make the switch. Charlie Best comes in. We do not want the score getting any further, not with the way we've been hitting. But it goes into left, and this might score a run. Swiner with the throw home, and it's not in time. They score another one. De La Cruz somehow manages to put this into right field. And she's on with a 1-out single. Gets him swinging, 2 away. Immediately goes on the first pitch there, and she's in safely. Oh my goodness. He makes contact with that. Swiner can't pick it up. What is happening in this game? It's 6-1 for the Grapplers. We need to string something together here, get ourselves into this game. Oh, they drops the changeup. Oh man. That was ugly. De La Cruz leads off with a single up the middle, and they continue piling on. That's their 15th hit of the night. Ugly pitch. Chris can't make the play. De La Cruz heads to third, and she's safe. What? Oh! This one's on the ground to Bobbitt. If they can turn two, they'll get out of this, but Signoro legs it out. The catcher legs out. Fielder's choice, and a run scores. It's 7-1. Oh, 95-mile-an-hour cutter. Moose lose. 7-1. Not a good day for the Moose. Just the one run on the solo shot from Rip Dingers. I mean, you know what? We're just gonna... We are going to pretend that game did not happen. We're going to put this behind us and move on into Game 3 and try and win this series. That game sucked. Let's check in and see how the rest of the league is doing. So the Sandcats look to have lost as well. We're still 2.5 games up on them. Grapplers, yeah, Grapplers are just a hot team. I mean, I think we got to give them the respect that they deserve. All right, Game 3, Moose versus Grapplers. It is tied at 1 in this series right now. Let's see who takes home the series. All right, Bertram Haftberger III is pitching for the Grapplers. Gotta love that name, Bertram Haftberger III. Nacho Chris does send this up the middle, and he is on to lead off this ball game. Quaker barrels this one. See you later, ball. Home run for Perry Quaker. The bearded behemoth hits one 439 feet, and the Moose jump on top in the top of the first. It's 2-0. Dingers sends it on the ground, but it'll get past him up the middle. And this gets away from the catcher. Dinger's able to make it up to second on the play, and it's a full count to Jackson. And he chips this into left. This is gonna get down in left field. Dingers turns around and scores. Jackson is thrown out at second. He's so slow. He's an outfielder. Either way, Moose are up 3-0. Can't be too upset about it. Irene Fast hits it hard on the ground, but Godsendez there to make the grab. 2 away now. Bobbitt able to rip this one into right field. This one's in the dirt. And the runner will move up to second. And ball number 4. So Tremendo gets on first. And he gets a hold of this one. This is going to get down. Split the outfielders and get to the wall. Roman Rhodes comes through. 2 runs will score. It's 5-0 for the Moose in the first. I cannot handle the ups and downs of this series so far. And this one gets up the middle. Rhodes is going to be held at third. He has 0 speed whatsoever. But that brings up Nacho Crisp, and the Moose have batted around in the first inning. Nacho Crisp on the ground. This is handled by Dela Cruz. But the Moose bat around the order and cash in 5 in the top of the first. Kelby King comes out swinging. It's a solo shot from Kelby King to lead the Grapplers off in this game. 424 feet, and that will put a damper on the first inning for the Moose. Haftberger is out of the game. Tucker Turlington coming in to relieve him in just the second inning. Perry Quaker can't quite get around on it. This is just out to right. Dingers goes down on strikes. Jackson barrels this to right, but Bambino is there to make the grab. Jackson cannot buy a break. Moose go down in order. Tamarco hunting that fastball, just sends it right back up the middle, first pitch. Leaves the curveball high, catches too much of the zone. This is splitting the outfielders. This is probably going to score a run. And it does easily. It's 5-2. Nacho Chris doesn't make the grab here. He's on to the leadoff single. Fastball to Electro, and he tags this into the outfield. Tremendo doesn't grab the ball off the ground. Come on, man. And that's going to score a run. It's 5-3. This one is rolled right in front of the mound. Silvio gets it. But the runner moves to third, and it's top of the order. Kelby King now. Nacho Chris stops the ball going up the middle. He gets King at first, but the run will score, and the Grapplers have fought their way back. It's 5-4. Oh, God, Sendes gets this past crisp. I don't know how. Just can't get a play made. Bambino rips it into right. So on the ground, Dingers dives over to second, not in time. Come on! And this is sent up the middle. This is gonna score one for sure. The throw home, and he's safe. I mean, Charlie Best can't get an out. Marla Moore sends it over a leaping Bobbitt. This is going to score a bunch more. 3 runs come in to score, and somehow the Grapplers are up 9-5. I mean, what in the hell is happening here? De La Cruz chips this into center. Tremendo slides but can't make the grab. What a cheesy single. Oh, Nacho Chris can't make the grab on that one. They're gonna fly around the bases over to third. Electro sends this deep to center field. And it's caught by Tremendo up against the wall, but this scores another run. It's 11-5 for the Grapplers. On the ground, through the infield. It's another hit for the Grapplers. I don't even want to know how many hits they have at this point. This one is up the middle. Bobbitt bobbles it around. And another run is going to score with the speed. It's 12-5. Oh my God. Oh, another botched catch. It's 13-5. Why is this still happening? Oh my God. And they're still running the bases. 15-5. I mean, we're not swapping out farmhand now. Bambino finally loops out to right. I'm just. And we're back at it again. Leadoff single. Another misplay by Bobbitt. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna send the entire team down a league. It's like soccer. We're gonna relegate them. They're gonna play in the minors. I don't even know what that would be in this league. Holy shit. And they're still running. That's the thing. Come on. 17-5. I don't think I've lost a game this bad in the entire franchise of Super Mega Baseball history. This is wild. We started this game batting around. What happened? Right down the middle. Tremendo makes the grab on this one, and they're tagging on the play to make it 18-5, just in case they need that extra run. That's what you should be doing right now. Fighting for a walk. That's out number 2 to Swiner. Yeah, drop the ball. Holy. Ah! Fine Dare drills this deep to right. Oh, Irene can't make the grab. She's supposed to be fast. Her name is Fast. She calls herself Fast and she can't get to that ball. Come on. my goodness. Okay, let's get into this. Oh, Poppet makes the catch. Another 5 runs. It is 20-5. World's greatest comeback starts right now. Dingers chips this up the middle. Electro gets there. And Dingers can't beat it out. Out number 1. Okay. Irene tags this ball. It might have the juice. Yeah, why not? Irene fast. Pad the stats. Fight back, Irene. 415 feet, her 7th of the year. And it's 6-20. Okay. On the ground. Bobbitt gets it. They turn the double play. Look at that. Fundamentals. Baseball fundamentals. Ooh, DeMarco hits it hard and far. Irene fast at the wall. DeMarco doesn't like Irene's home run. He gets one of his own. 409 feet. Oh, Dingers doesn't get the play. Marla Moore sends this deep. I mean, that's just rude at this point. Like, dude, she has no power. She's not a good hitter. And she just hit a 415-foot bomb. It's 23-6. Oh no! Oh my god! Farmhand! Oh, that's so cruel! Oh, extreme pain. My guy, I'm sorry. You gotta stay in. His stats aren't even that much worse. This is on the ground. Chris dives. Big effort play, but nothing comes of it. And they squeeze out an extra run. It's 24-6. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Three home runs this inning from them. I mean, did they need to do that? That guy's bunt. Something. On the ground to Dela Cruz. This game. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Buck Swiner out to left. And that's the ball game. Moose lose 27-6. This whole series was just absolutely wild, back and forth. We bat around in the first inning. We scored 5. We were feeling good. And then they just absolutely pummeled us. At the end, you know, we left Farmhand in because we're not going to bring someone else in. And so maybe it shouldn't have gotten so outrageous, but my goodness, 27-6. I've never had anything like that. Big ups to Felix Farmhand. You know, he really rallied through for the Moose in this game. His arm is going to be hanging for the next month. His face is going to be hurting from the ball that he took and stayed in the game. You got to respect that. We laugh it off. You got to laugh it off and move on to the next series. That will be it for today, though. My name is Casey. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like and subscribe. All right, we're going to try that again. Oh, all right. That'll be it for today, though. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Casey. I hope you liked the absolute pummeling that we received here. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. And I will see you next time. I forgot to look up who we're playing. Oh, that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Casey. If you liked watching us get absolutely pummeled, please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me and it really helps out. I don't know what to say. I'll see you next time when the Moose take on the Jacks in a 4-game set.